Welcome to the breathtaking freshwater landscapes of Malaysia. These serene waters are home to a diverse range of aquatic life, but lurking beneath the surface is a growing threat. Meet the peacock bass, a strikingly beautiful fish with vibrant colors and bold markings. Native to the Amazon basin in South America, the peacock bass is renowned for its aggressive nature and impressive size. But what happens when a species like this finds itself in a new environment, far from home? Today, we're diving deep into the story of the peacock bass in Malaysia, an invasive species making waves in local ecosystems. Invasive species are non-native organisms that cause harm to the environment, economy, or human health. The peacock bass is a prime example, introduced into Malaysian waters for sport fishing and aquaculture. This predator has swiftly established itself in the wild. Was released, the peacock bass adapted quickly, thanks to Malaysia's warm climate and abundant food sources, but its presence here is not without consequences. In this session, we're going to dive deep on what factors are influencing the thrive of peacock bass in Malaysian water, its significant impact on Malaysian biodiversity and conservation challenges. The successful establishment of invasive species in new habitats is influenced by factors such as the number of individuals introduced, release events, and propagal size. The peacock bass in Malaysia, for example, may owe its success to multiple introduction events, as indicated by morphological evidence. To fully understand this, studies on genetic diversity and propagal pressure are necessary. This case underscores the importance of these factors in predicting the success of invasive species in new environments. Peacock bass, native to the Amazon, thrive in tropical regions with warm temperatures, high humidity, and abundant rainfall, typically inhabiting shallow, clear, warm waters. Malaysia, with a similar tropical climate, mirrors these conditions. Kampung Benlengun and Perak, dubbed the mini Amazon, exemplifies the similarity, attracting anglers due to its ideal conditions for peacock bass. Both the Amazon and Malaysia experience monsoon seasons that provide the necessary rainfall for peacock bass survival and reproduction, highlighting the critical role of climate in the species' success in new environments. Peacock bass are prolific fish that spawn multiple times a year and show high levels of parental care. As noted by Braga and Rebello 2017, they guard their eggs until hatching, typically laying them on submerged tree trunks and branches. This care results in high egg hatchability and fry survival. In places like Impangan Timah, Tacet, and Perlis, their frequent, successful reproduction allows them to quickly establish and dominate water bodies, potentially displacing other fish species. The parental care of peacock bass is crucial to their reproductive success and population growth. Peacock bass chicks start by feeding on macroinvertebrates and zooplankton, but as they grow to 50 mm, they prey on small fish, becoming fully piscivorous at 200 mm. They can reach up to 1 m in length and over 12 kg in weight, primarily feeding on fish, known for their swimming ability. They effectively stalk and ambush prey, exhibiting cannibalistic tendencies. Although research on their trophic ecology is limited, studies in Chandero Lake, Perak confirm their high trophic position and predatory role in the ecosystem. The success of invasive predators in new environments is influenced by their interactions with competitors and predators. Research indicates that the chances of an invasive predator establishing itself decrease as the number of competitors increases. In Malaysia, no predatory aquatic species have been reported to compete with invasive predators. Peacock bass, an invasive predatory fish, has been observed preying on snake catfish, a known fierce predator, potentially becoming the top predator in invaded ecosystems. This dynamic is seen in the successful invasion of peacock bass in Brazil's Paranaíba River. Peacock bass' commercial value also aids its spread. Understanding these interactions is crucial for predicting and managing the impact of invasive predators on local ecosystems, as demonstrated by the peacock bass disrupting native species balance in the Paranaíba River. Catch and release in sport fishing can lead to a wide range of outcomes for fish, from minimal sublethal effects to high mortality rates, affecting reproduction, feeding, and immune response. However, studies on peacock bass show that catch and release stress is short-lived and hook injuries do not significantly impact survival or feeding. Mortality is often due to predation from blood loss and external injuries. Despite environmental challenges like decreased water levels in Malaysia in June 2017, catch and release fishing for peacock bass continued. Research suggests that peacock bass recover quickly from catch and release stress. With mortality mainly from predation, these findings indicate the need for further research to fully understand the impact of catch and release on fish populations and ecosystems. Peacock bass, known for their predatory nature and heavy feeding on native species, are destructive invasive species that significantly impact ecosystems they invade. Research by Zera and Peng, 1973, Palacios and Agustonio, 2008, and Franco et al., 2017, shows that peacock bass can drastically reduce or even cause the extinction of native fish populations. In Malaysia, their presence has led to notable biodiversity declines in freshwater habitats, as indicated by species checklists and reports from fishermen of decreased fish landings. Peacock bass outcompeted native species for resources, posing a severe threat to ecosystem balance and driving native species toward extinction. Alayu 2020 stated that after blasting and NIBI, following our criterion of 94 sequence similarities, 7 prey species belong to 5 families were Chicolos cauris, Prestolis fasciata, Primopsis runga, Rasbora trilinidia, Cyprians carpio, and Cyclocothecus inoplos. The percentage of each prey species identified Nizero using DNA barcodes were also recorded with a high value of 15 in P. fasciata. Peacock bass have been introduced into various freshwater bodies in Malaysia, but their preference for live prey complicates artificial feeding trials for intensive culture. Attempts to incorporate live species into their diet have been costly and ineffective, leading many owners to release them into open waters. The National Council for Invasive Aquatic Species Management (NICEM) has listed peacock bass as a prohibited species under the Fisheries Regulations, Prohibition of Import, etc. for Fish Amendment 2011 and the Fisheries Act 1985. Despite these regulations, hobbyists continue to distribute peacock bass within Malaysia, potentially causing invasions of local lakes and harming biodiversity. The release of these non-native fish disrupts local ecosystems and threatens the balance of existing aquatic life. The introduction of the peacock bass has highlighted the complex interplay between species, environments, and human activities. This vibrant fish, with its aggressive nature and adaptability, has disrupted local ecosystems and challenged conservation efforts. Understanding the factors that influence the spread of peacock bass is crucial. It's a task that requires dedication, resources, and a deep commitment to preserving Malaysia's natural heritage.